Good evening, everybody. Just a quick video. I saw this tweet from Maxime Bernier just around dinner time, and I thought, wow, like this is kind of up the alley of what I've been talking about, and I'm glad that a politician is taking a position on it. Andrew Scheer is busy in India currently, and I'm still trying to figure out why he's in India. We've got a lot of domestic stuff going on in Canada that really needs somebody adult looking at it rather than Justin Trudeau, right? So I'm glad to see Mr. Bernier taking a strong, solid stance on something I feel very strongly about and have been talking about the last little while. So here's the tweets from 1 o'clock this afternoon. Quote, "The UN is a useless joke. Justin Trudeau keeps wasting Canadian taxpayer money abroad trying to get his seat at the UN Security Council. Instead, we should reassert our sovereignty and stop pretending that this corrupt international bureaucracy has any credibility." Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I agree entirely, Mr. Bernier. And I hope if you form the next government, you will take serious steps to limit the UN's power to impose refugee quotas on Canada. Our borders are our own and our own to control, and I hope that you agree with that. And I know that your position on immigration is 250,000 immigrants per year, but I mean, well, that's a better starting point than any of the other federal positions currently. And yeah, so we've got some serious issues. And Maxime is at least taking a position on one of them, so that's great. So here's a poll that is from Pollara, and Pollara has a long history in Canada. They're founded in 1985, changed their name in 1997, and so they've been around a while. I don't know if they have a great track record or whatever. This poll's methodology they called all across Canada, and you can see the numbers of people interviewed here. So Atlantic Canada had 87, Quebec had 213, Ontario had 350. So they changed the amounts based on the amount of seats in the province, right? So Ontario has the most, Quebec second most, so on and so forth. And then you can look at the age breakdown as well as the gender breakdown for demographics if you're interested in that kind of stuff. So the Liberal Party in this, and the dates, sorry, I will tell you the dates because it's important as well. September 17th to 20th, 2018. So it's after summer. So people are aware that Justin Trudeau is not very sure of what he's doing and is mostly incompetent. And still, however, the Liberals are, according to this poll, at 40%. For decided voters. The Conservative Party is at 34%. The NDP are at 12%. The Green Party is at 7%. The Bloc is at 3%. And the People's Party is at 2%. And other parties are at 1%. So I'm confused by that because all of the polls that I've seen have had the Liberals and the Conservatives neck and neck. And so I assumed that if you add the Conservatives plus the People's Party, you would get a total that was above the Liberals. I'm surprised that they're polling so well, but I mean, the NDP are tanking. I can't believe that the NDP have 12%, and the Greens are up more than I would expect as well. So this poll, while it could be very, very accurate, it's very early in the 2019 election cycle, and I'm not necessarily inclined to give a lot of weight to it, but that's my bias. I know I'm biased, and you guys should know I'm biased as well. I think, in my opinion, Max is more popular, and this poll does a good job of breaking down some other questions. See, I see this as well. I can't believe that Jagmeet Singh would be polling higher than Mr. Bernier. Like, Andrew Scheer had, and this is leadership, but the Conservative Party had 50% behind Max, and I understand that he wasn't as well known, et cetera, et cetera. But I'm surprised that the NDP, their leader, is polling ahead of Maxime Bernier, especially with all the press, et cetera. It would seem likely that, and Singh has not been popular. He's been very, very unpopular and not being able to fundraise well and not being able to put together a lot of resonating rhetoric at this point in time. Nobody really listens to him. Nobody really cares. So I find that interesting. So take it with a grain of salt. It's a poll. It's from a reputable company. So link is in the description. So enjoy your Saturday night. Thanks for watching, and stay safe out there. peoplespartyofcanada.ca, faithfortoronto.ca. Thanks. Bye.